Right now, the Israeli army is collapsing. Don't take it from me. There's a retired Israeli brigadier general out there right now who's saying that the Israeli forces are so demoralized going back into Gaza for the third, fourth time, fighting over the same territory that they thought they had conquered before. Now have to go back in the same place that their buddies died last time. New buddies are going to die, or they're going to die. The desertion rate in the Israeli army right now is between 12 and 24%, depending on the unit. Some reserves are just saying, we ain't going back. We're not doing it. We're not going to Gaza, and we damn sure aren't going to southern Lebanon. That is a death trap. Hezbollah is kicking their butts. I know, Scott, what are you talking about? They're blowing up tunnels, baby. They're blowing up tunnels. They show videos of Hezbollah guys surrendering and all that. Yeah, that's happening. But, Israel's supposed to be advancing on a 100-kilometer front, penetrating 20 kilometers deep, pushing Hezbollah back. At the max, they have a 2-kilometer penetration. That doesn't even work. They tried to take a hill last night. They got slapped off the hill. They went down to regroup in a valley. They got beat up in the valley. They tried to evacuate. They got ambushed on the evacuation. And that is the average day for Israel in southern Lebanon. And then in Gaza, it ain't any better. They don't own any part of Gaza. When they go to bed at night, they don't know if a Hamas person is going to come up out of the ground right where they've bivouacked. They don't know if their tank isn't going to get in it. They don't know. And every day it's like that. And the Israeli army isn't trained or, they're mentally not prepared to fight a war of this duration. They're not supposed to fight for this long. These are primarily reservist-based military conscripts. They're supposed to have this technological supremacy. They're supposed to go in and fight very short conflicts, weeks, maybe months. That's it. This thing's gone on for more than a year, and they haven't won anything. Their military is out of spare parts. Out of spare parts. Why? Because they weren't planning for this kind of conflict. They're starting to cannibalize their tanks. When the tank gets hit and it's not a total write-off, they evacuate. It goes back to a repair depot. Where guys will come in and do their magic, replace transmissions and engines and weld back on sprockets and everything. And next thing you know, the tank's back out there going. Not now. They don't have any spare parts. So to keep some tanks going, they have to cannibalize the tanks that they're supposed to be bringing out in service. They're running out of tanks. Israel was supposed to export a whole bunch of Merkava 3 tanks to Morocco and other nations. They stopped that because they have to bring the Merkava 3 back into service because they ran out of Merkava 4s. They're all blown up. Their people don't want to do this. Nobody wants to serve anymore. And the other thing about their military is it's collapsing from within from a moral standpoint. This concept of Israel is the most moral army in the world. Now, we know that's a lie because we've seen them shoot the women, shoot the children, and openly.